Okay, so this one says tooth loss is genetic.
I've seen that again and again. So, okay, doctor, don't bother. Is my parents didn't have this front teeth, so that's why my own is also falling off. At so age, our teeth start falling off. But it's not true. Tooth loss is not genetic. I've seen some people say, okay, I've seen someone recently say, my dad's teeth was stained, was black, this front one. So that's why my own is like that. I said, no, that's not true. If you recall, you had an accident, just try to take him back to history that traumatized the tooth. That's why the tooth is changing color. Say, something like that happened, yes. But it has never pained me. My dad never had pain. So one day it will pain you. But we can reverse this. It can be stopped. If you keep a good hygiene, the main reason for tooth loss is dental caries. Dental caries. And in some cases, you have periodontal problem, that's gum disease. When dental caries is just starting, you will not know. It progresses until it starts giving you shocking sensation when you drink water, when you take something sweet, or when you chew. At that stage, it can still be saved. But when it gets to the level of papaitis, when it begins to give you headache, you can't sleep, sleepless night, pain, or swollen face, you may either remove the tooth or you do an advanced procedure, which is more expensive, very, very expensive. So most people will not want to opt for that. They end up removing the tooth. So when you remove one, remove two, remove three, especially in the molar region, chewing becomes difficult. So quality nutrition becomes a thing of struggle. So because if you don't chew your food well, digestion will be hampered. So you find out that you are just not getting it right. So it is not enough to conclude that tooth loss is genetic.
It's genetic.
Another thing, gum problem. Most people, I've seen a woman who at every time she's pregnant, one tooth will fall out of her mouth. On its own, the tooth must come out.
So what could be the cause?
Poor oral hygiene.
Okay.
And poor oral hygiene is worse at pregnancy. Because most pregnant
Is it
women,
not hormonal?
there's hormonal changes. Hormonal changes, yes. Most pregnant women won't want to brush their teeth because of fear of vomiting. And if you don't brush your teeth because you're afraid of vomiting, what happens? The plaque buildup will increase, the plaque exaggerates, and the gingivitis and gum swelling will increase. Then even decay teeth will increase at that time. By the time the woman is put to bed, it is worse. When you now want to see a dentist at that time, it's already too late. The tooth is shaking already, and it may need to be extracted, or it will even come out by itself. So she lost about 9 teeth, and she has carried 9 pregnancies. So with that call for a research, we have to try to what is associated with this. The first thing is that oral hygiene, because at that time she's not brushing, she doesn't want to vomit. If she's not brushing, and most of these 9 teeth she lost were not associated with decay, they were associated with gum disease. There was no decay. Gum disease, that's why the teeth fly off by itself. Because if it was not gum disease, the teeth would have decayed. We have seen plenty holes and plenty retained root in her mouth. So we have to pick them out by ourselves. No, she lost those teeth. The place were bare. So that we have to replace it with denture. So poor oral hygiene is the main cause of tooth loss, whether due to decay or due to gum disease. So tooth loss is not genetic.
Okay.
If a good oral hygiene is maintained.
All right.